Hey guys, what's up? It's Sophia, and today I want to talk about something that has been bothering me for a while. It's been bothering me for a while. Ever since I started working at my cabin, I tell people at work, I'm not afraid to admit, I love reading. I absolutely love reading. I will spend my whole fucking paycheck on books if I want to. And I told someone this. I told someone that as soon as I got my paycheck, I was gonna head to the bookstore and I was gonna buy myself books. She looks at me and she goes, "Why? Why would you want to spend all your money on books? Why would you? Over $100. With over $100, why would you go to a bookstore? Why would you spend money on a book?" And then she told me that my life was sad. And that pissed me off. I was actually a little hurt by it. I'm still a little hurt by it, despite me not caring that she hates reading. What got to me was when I was with a group of my coworkers and I talked about how I spent over $230 with my last paycheck on books. And they all told me that it was kind of sad. Just telling me that I can't buy things with my own money, things that I work for. I got a job so that I could buy my own books and that I could read more, and just have more books. And they think that's stupid. If they think that's stupid, that's okay. That's cool. Whatever. I don't care. But when you go and tell me that you think my hobbies are lame and that I have a sad life because I want to read, that I want to spend all my money on books, that's when your life becomes sad. Honestly, your life is sad because you're going and attacking other people for their hobbies. And I don't attack you if you don't like reading. I will not attack you unless you start attacking me because I like reading. Once you tell me that my hobbies are sad and that I should not read as much because it's sad, that's when I want to attack you. That is when I will start challenging you to word battles, to quizzing you on Harry Potter because you're telling me you've only seen the movies and you didn't even attempt to read the books, and you're telling me that you don't like Harry Potter. It just pisses me off. I don't understand. I honestly cannot understand people who do not like reading, even when they explain that books are long, take too much time. I don't understand that. But I'm not gonna stand there and tell you that you have to like reading to be friends with me. One of my best friends, she doesn't like reading. One of my other best friends, I made her read the first Harry Potter book. She doesn't really want to continue on, but she liked the first book, and at least she accepts me for what I like and what I want to do with my money. She loves makeup. She loves makeup, and I am terrible at makeup. She doesn't laugh at me for being terrible with makeup. She tries. I try to learn how to use eyeliner. I try so hard, and she'll tell me, with more practice, you can get there. You can get there. She doesn't sit there and tell me that I'm terrible with makeup and I shouldn't try it, blah, blah, blah. I don't sit there and tell her that it's impossible. I can't learn how, well, I do tell her that it's impossible for me to use eyeliner, but I don't tell her that I don't want her to teach me. I want her to teach me how to use makeup because I can't use it. I can put on lipstick, I can put on mascara, but that's the extent of my knowledge of makeup. But just don't attack people for what they like. It's that simple. It is as simple as accepting. Just accepting that people have different interests and they might find reading very interesting. They might find it getting away from everything. They might find happiness in living inside a character and a place that is not theirs. That is not where they have to be during school especially. During school, I loved to read. I love reading during school, and I try to read books that I want to read because they make me so happy. Okay, so let me tell you guys a story. I mentioned this earlier, but I was sitting with my coworkers, and they were all telling me that it was super lame that I wanted to spend every cent I had, every extra penny that I earned on books. They were all telling me that this was lame. This was a waste of my money. This was a waste. That I should be spending it on food. I mean, of course I spend my money on food as well, but what is stopping me? What is stopping me from using my own money when I have it, and I love reading? What is stopping me from buying these books? Nothing. Nothing. Nothing is stopping me from buying these books. Okay? One of my coworkers, after everyone left, he's super nice. He comes up to me and he says, "Hey, don't let what they're saying get to you. Reading is great. I think it's awesome that you want to read." And that just made me so happy. I was so happy at this point. This just made me so happy. I don't let those comments get to me, but they piss me off. It just blows my mind that different people would think that reading is lame. That telling me that reading is lame is gonna stop me from buying my books. That I'm going to stop buying books just because they told me that I should spend it on something else. And here he is telling me it's okay to love reading. You should love reading, honestly. You should. You really should. And if you don't give it a try, then why are you telling me it's lame? You didn't even try. I know you read books for school. I know you don't even read those. Maybe you read them in elementary school, but if you keep trying to like reading, eventually it will come. It will come and you will like reading. I promise. Do you see this poster on my wall? About 7 years ago, if you would have come up to me and told me reading is magical, reading is great, reading will make you so happy in the future. It will be your future. Books will be your future. Literature will be your future. I probably would have laughed you out the door. I probably would have shut this damn door on you and told you to go away because I didn't like reading. But I did try. I did read books. I did read books in elementary school. I just didn't enjoy it. I read them because I was bored, but I didn't find anything that just made me like reading. When I read Harry Potter for the first time, that is when my life changed. Even after I read Harry Potter, I just wanted to read Harry Potter. But eventually, in 7th grade, I decided I want to be a reader. So I read Percy Jackson. That was fucking great. It was amazing. I loved it. I went on to read The Summer I Turned Pretty. I loved The Summer I Turned Pretty. You guys know I love Jenny Han. I love her writing. I love everything about her characters. I love everything. I'm sorry this was so rambly. I am just really upset about this. I didn't let it bother me for a long time, but I have about 3 weeks left of work, and I was thinking about this, and it really does bother me. It bothers me that they don't even try to like reading. They haven't even tried. I hate it. when people haven't even tried to like reading. And yet they're telling me they don't like reading. They say, I don't like reading. I don't like reading. They haven't tried to like reading. Reading is something that comes to you. It just comes to you. But honestly, I feel like I needed to try and like reading in order to like it. And the reason these people don't bother me as much as you would think they would is because I have friends. I have a few friends that like to read in real life, but online, all my friends love reading. All of them have giant bookshelves with all these books, and they're always telling me, Sophia, you gotta read this book, or Sophia, why haven't you read that book yet? And the answer is, I have so many books to read, and I love it so much. And this is one of the top reasons that they can't really get to me. They can't make me stop reading. That's the reason they cannot make me stop reading, is that I love it so much. I love the friends that I have made through it and love the booktubers. I love them all. They're all amazing. They're all so sweet, and they just make my TBR pile grow bigger every second of the day, and I love it so much. No amount of you telling me that I'm lame because I like reading is gonna stop me from liking to read. And they just can't understand that. They can't understand that I love reading, that you're not gonna stop me from buying books, and you're never, never going to make me forget that reading is my life. I'm sorry if I'm not making sense. I'm just really, really upset about this, and I'm gonna go read now. So I hope you liked this video, and you guys should totally like it. Tell me below if you agree with what I'm saying, or if you have anything to add to this rant. I would love to hear your opinions on this, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!